There's some good stuff in there.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there.
Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here.
Hey Sunshiners, Alexis Sunshine 83 right here. So today's video, we are doing a comp thrift with me at the Goodwill Outlet, and I'm actually meeting Carrie and Karina here in just a bit. And I haven't been to the Goodwill Outlet in quite a long time. If you've never been, basically they're bins, you rummage through them, and I think it's like $2 a pound. Obviously, with my past couple of videos, I've been trying to be more intentional when it comes to purchases and trends, but I still want to make thrift with me's and thrifting videos, not only because I love thrifting, but you all seem to love those types of videos as well. But just with going into those, I am going to be more thoughtful with whatever I end up thrifting. I'm about 30 minutes early because the Goodwill Outlet always has a line, so I will see you in a sec. Once I met up with Karina and Carrie, we realized we were all wearing denim and docs, my favorite, but just rummaging through everything. The Goodwill Outlet is just the game of patience because you will never know if you will end up finding this gem. I did find this Dan and Phil shirt. I posted it on my Instagram story. I did not purchase it. I apologize, but I mean, it was kind of a gem. Also found a lot of denim. I always find a good amount of denim at the Goodwill Outlet. None of them usually are in my size, but honestly, I don't need any more denim. And like I said, with this trip, I was really focusing on stuff that I would actually wear that was functional, because a lot of times you find cute stuff like this robe, adorable. Why would I need it? And I feel like there's a balance with finding unique, cute pieces, but also like things that you are actually going to wear and are a little bit more practical, and that's that balance I'm trying to work on. I really didn't see too much, honestly, that I was absolutely in love with, so ended up working out pretty great in that I didn't end up thrifting things just to, you know, thrift things. They did have a lot of cute sweaters. So this one, I mean, oh my goodness, what a dreamy pink sweater. I already have a pink sweater, especially if you saw my last video, so I ended up leaving it, but so gorgeous and honestly in really great condition. I also ended up finding this top. It's from Ralph Lauren, and it was just a really nice quality. I ended up putting it in my cart to go through later. This top as well, I thought it was kind of like a nice basic. I don't really wear neutrals, so I ended up leaving it, but again, I just thought it was a really nice top. This denim dress I thought about, but then I was like, literally, I own 2 denim dresses, so I ended up leaving it for somebody that really wants a denim dress. I think something I'm trying to work on even more so is when I see a really cute item and I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, do I want to buy it? Do I not want to buy it? I think about with leaving it, somebody that may have that on their thrift wish list that they have been waiting and trying to thrift for such a long time. Like these jeans, look at how cute those Abercrombie jeans are. Like they have been just like on a journey trying to thrift it, and I end up not getting it, putting it back in the bins, and then it like literally makes their day. Like this green robe, I was showing it to Carrie because it was gorgeous, but when it comes to robes, like they're cute in theory, but realistically, I am just trying to envision them on me and also like what I would pair with it. And I'm like, no, I would end up never wearing it. A piece that I would know I would never wear is this baby blue sweater vest. It was 100% wool, and let me tell you, it was so itchy in the past, because obviously I'm wearing gloves at the Goodwill Outlet. I will forget to like feel the texture of the sweater, so I put it on my like elbow to feel the material, and it was so itchy. Please enjoy this clip I accidentally took. I don't know why, but it's just so funny to me. Carrie ended up finding this top, which had a very cute like lace detail. It was kind of like an off-white, and I ended up not getting it and leaving it just because I've been finding that V-necks just aren't my favorite silhouette. I much prefer like a square neck. Also, this Knott's Berry Farm like dress thing, I'm pretty sure was an actual like work uniform. Talking about V-necks, I found this Wilfred V-neck sweater. It was gorgeous, but again, V-necks, like I just would not wear it. This Christmas snowman sweatshirt I would wear, but gosh, I do not need anymore. So I ended up leaving it, and now it was time to see what was in my cart. First up, I have this denim skirt. I thought it was really cute, but I've thrifted denim skirts like this in the past. I absolutely never wear them, so I ended up saying no to this. The next piece is gonna be a random one, I know. It's a scarf, but I have been realizing that I need a scarf, honestly, to keep my neck warm during more of the chillier nights where I live. So I ended up getting that this Christmas. Oh my gosh, like again, so cute. It took me absolutely everything to not get it. And I ended up giving it to Karina and Carrie to decide who was going to thrift it, but very cute. That's why I love thrifting with other people, because you can, you know, if you have stuff in your cart that you're like, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous, but I don't need it. Maybe it's something that they've been looking for as well. Also, again, this green robe, I'm pretty sure is Victoria's Secret's. The tag was cut out, but very gorgeous. This sweatshirt I was contemplating because it looked very comfy, and I was really trying to find sweatshirts, zip-ups, something like that with a hood, because I really don't have any hoods, and it has been raining quite a lot where I live recently, and it just makes it easier than having to have my umbrella, but I ended up leaving it. This black blazer, I was really tempted, but honestly, I think I just prefer my black leather blazer, so I ended up leaving it. I found this sweater vest, and again, it took me absolutely everything to not get it, but I'm so happy that Carrie actually ended up buying it, and it looks absolutely amazing on her. This is, again, the Ralph Lauren top that I ended up leaving. This beautiful cami top, so gorgeous, and it had more of that square kind of neckline, but I'm pretty sure it was in a large, so it was a little bit too loose, and so I ended up leaving it. I found this cream sweater, and oh my goodness, it wasn't itchy. It was such a dream, but I will be talking about it in a sec, because do you see that stain? Do you see that stain? I usually am able to get stains out when I wash them, but we will get into that later in this video. Lastly, I had put this Nike zip up in my cart. Very functional, very like realistic as to what I was kind of talking about with the hood, and I ended up getting it.
Alrighty, so I think we were in there for like an hour and a half and feeling good about what I got. Very excited to see what they ended up getting. Yay!
And we didn't get yelled at.
Yeah, we didn't get yelled at.
We didn't get in trouble.
I mean, I think just from experience, if you didn't know, I didn't mention it at the beginning, but we have been kicked out of the Goodwill Outlet before because of filming, but then we've also been told that we've been allowed to film, so it's very confusing, but we did really,
messaging.
Yeah, but we did really good. I feel like obviously we don't want people in the back of our videos anyway, so I think we're just a little bit more like mindful, even more so
Super
here.
cautious.
Yeah, but feeling good. I'm gonna clean everything and then I'll show you guys what I ended up getting. Yay!
There's some good stuff in there.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there.
It is now a couple days later. I washed everything and I ended up spending $9.84, and I picked up 3 pieces. The Goodwill Outlet can be quite overwhelming because there is, you know, so much stuff for a really good price. And so there were a couple of times where I had to really think, like, do I need this? Like, is there a purpose? Yes, it's pretty, but like, am I gonna wear it? Is it going to really make a difference in my wardrobe and that kind of thing? And I feel like the pieces that I got may be a little bit boring, but I can already tell you I have worn them all, and it's only been like 3 days. The first thing I ended up picking up is this pink scarf, and actually Carrie and Karina had both gotten a scarf, and then I found this scarf, and so I was like, oh my gosh, we all found a scarf. Even though I will say I have not been a scarf person. I don't know, I just didn't really like see the purpose of it. The one scarf I do have is one that I had knitted, and the yarn that I use is very uncomfortable, so I never wear it, but I have it, you know, just for the memes of knitting. But I was at Disneyland the other night and it was so cold. I was wearing, you know, a jacket and a turtleneck, and I realized in that moment that something that would really make a difference is a scarf, because even with the turtleneck, my neck was still freezing. And so since then, I've had it in my head that I would love to just buy one scarf. I don't want to, you know, get a bunch. I don't need a bunch, but just for the times where it is quite chilly, it is nice that I can just throw, I mean, not like this, but you know what I mean? And also in this cute little pink color. So I felt like this was a really nice find. For the next one, I actually in the intro, which I cut out because I was like rambling too much, had said that I really wanted to thrift a hoodie specifically because I only really own 2 things with hoods, and when it rains, it is kind of a disaster of, you know, not having a hood, and also a zip up. That way when I'm working out in the morning, it's just easier to like zip it on and zip it off, because when I'm doing my like warm up for working out, I'm too cold, and wearing a crew neck and then having to take it off, and it like messes up my hair, which if you have short hair, you know what a challenge it is to pin it all up and then for it to get messed up when I'm just trying to take off my crew necks. And I did end up finding one. It's very boring. There's nothing very exciting about it, but this is definitely a practical piece where I definitely have worn it every single morning. It's originally from Nike. Personally, I don't really care about name brands as long as the quality is good. I am good with that, but that is cool that it is from Nike, especially because I am mainly using it for working out. But just something, again, I will be wearing and have worn again every single day since I thrifted it. With the last item, sadly, here's the thing, I don't think I regret it, but then I do also kind of regret it, and I also need your help, which I thrifted this sweater, this cream sweater, like reminds me of the Rory Gilmore cream sweater, and is originally from Land's End. And when I originally saw it in the bins, I was like, oh my goodness, it's not itchy, because obviously, again, the feeling of it, I want to be very honest of if it's itchy and uncomfortable, I'm not going to wear it. I originally thrifted a cream sweater similar to this back in 2018, and it was gorgeous, but again, very uncomfortable. And ever since then, I have been searching for a cream sweater that was comfy, loose, not itchy, and just like checked all the boxes, and I had yet to find it. And so the fact that I found it at the bins, I was like, oh my goodness, the universe is listening to me. But then I realized that there was a stain on the front, and I have thrifted things with stains before and they've always come out. I've never had one that had a stain where it didn't come out, and for the first time there is a stain on here that I cannot get out. I hope you can see it, but like it's there. I have thought about just wearing it backwards and then wearing with a jacket, because then you can't see it. I mean, I'm still gonna wear this, especially in the house. It's very comfy. Like my cats aren't gonna judge me with a sweater with a stain, but if you know how to get it out, or like just things I can try to get it out, please let me know, because I washed it and it is still there, and it's kind of like this yellow color, and you see it. And other than that, it's literally perfect and so cute. So yeah, I don't have any regrets with it. What's funny is when I was going through my basket, I actually put this back in the bins because I was like, no, it has a stain, like I will just leave it. And then when I was in line to check out, I was talking with Carrie like, should I thrift it? Should I not thrift it? And then I ran back to the bin and I was like, if it's still there, then it's meant to be for me to thrift it. I just come up with these things of like, oh, this is again the universe telling me I should thrift it. So I did, and yeah, that was everything that I thrifted at the Goodwill Outlet. Definitely check out Karina and Carrie's video. I will have it linked down below. And thank you all so much for watching. And let me know when it comes to thrift with me is kind of what you want to see, as I'm trying to, again, be more intentional and, you know, not just thrift things to thrift things. And I feel like I honestly did that. I originally thought I was only going to thrift one thing, but every single item, again, I have literally worn since I thrifted them, even the one with the stain. So I feel like it was a success. If you do like thrifting and secondhand fashion, then make sure to subscribe right down below and hit the little bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is AlexSunshine83. I will see you in my next video, and I hope you have a super sunny day. Bye!